to settle again. Welcome to Sam's Cooking Show. I'm such a bad actor. Thanks everybody for stopping back into the workshop today. We're making a Hex Bit holder. If you haven't checked out the awesome jockey box cover we made for Farnham Brewery last week, go ahead and check that out in the description. I'll link her up there, and it's a good video. I don't know, I thought it was fun. So, the process goes as follows. Cut the edge off this cutting board because it's not useful down here. Make this into some polypropylene stock, which is what I looked for online. Actually, I didn't look for that exact thing, but I basically wanted plastic stock, and I realized it's insanely expensive. And I'm cheap, so I bought a cutting board instead, and it's red, which I like, the color red. So first things first, let's take this bad boy to the bandsaw, cut those edges off, make ourselves a little bit of stock. Come on. That took a lot of screws. Showed you 8 of them, I think. Ended up doing a lot more. Just didn't want to stay together. But we saw that coming. Now, one thing to note. A Hex Bit, on average, there's a little bit of variance, but most of the time, it's a 9/32 inch bit. So, I tried that on a test piece, 9/32. The bit seems to heat up a little bit, so it expands the plastic and then shrinks. So they don't fit that great. So we're gonna take one step up from 9/32, and we're gonna drop down 3/4 of an inch into the plastic. Now, I know it's an inch thick, so if we drive down 3/4 of an inch, we'll have 1/4 of an inch on the bottom. And the reason I picked 3/4 of an inch as opposed to like a 1/2 inch is because on a lot of Hex Bits, there's like a little nub and then a skinny piece and then the rest of the bit. And we want that skinny piece to drop below the material so it doesn't wiggle. We got a lot of drilling to do. I'll leave those drilled. Right here, 150 piece Hex Bit organizer, less than a $10 bill. You cannot beat that. I don't care who you are. Harbor Freight, I got you on this one. This is beautiful and it works exactly like I wanted it to. Thanks again for hanging out with me. I've got other videos about making other stuff. Go ahead and get subscribed, like the video if you like the Hex Bit organizer. And remember, videos are not always regular, not always consistent, but they're always awesome. I don't know, I think it's catchy. Works for me.